Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Full Send Sim Sport, and we are back with Southern Cross Sim Racing and the GR86 series. This is a full season, season 1 of 2026, and tonight's racing is coming to you from Point Raceway. Joining me in the commentary box tonight is the one and only Rob Chandler. How are you, Rob?
Good evening, all. Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's good.
Happy New Year, and
Yeah, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and all the
yes,
rest of the good stuff.
looking forward to a good season of GR86 racing here.
Yes, we've got 32 cars on the grid currently. It should be a cracker of a race.
Yes, should be a lot of battles. This track can be a little bit tricky at times.
Well, there's 32 cars on the grid, and currently there's 1.9 seconds from P1 to P28.
Wow, that's
P27, something like that, yeah.
there we go.
So they're quite close. The front of the grid's very close. In front of the grid, we've got an 18.1, an 18.1, 18.2, 18.3, 18.4, 18.4, 18.5, 18.5, 18.6, 18.6, 18.8, 18.8, 18.8.
For reference for everybody, this is
Wow.
practice at the moment that we're talking about here.
Yeah, this is only practice, guys, and there's track conditions are yet to improve, which they will do because it's on generate and carry over, so they'll improve with each session.
Yes, they certainly will. Just stop those layouts for a second so that we can.
It's going to be a very interesting first couple of laps with 32 cars on the grid, and everybody gets themselves sorted out.
So we ran here in the Full Send Sim Sport Festive 50. So it was an intra-team race we did leading up to Christmas. Turn 1, 3 cars wide, can definitely result in some interesting outcomes. So we'll see how it all goes.
Well, luckily enough, we do a lot of
You still there, Rob?
yes, mate.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
sorry, I was
sorry.
just getting spoken to in game.
Right, okay.
I'm hearing what they're saying in game because I'm race control as well. And yeah, they're just stirring up Leslie.
Right, okay.
Yes,
Sorry, you were saying.
I've lost my train of thought now. Those guys are making me laugh. I'm glad nobody can hear what this is.
Yes. I haven't got the radio coming through, I don't
No,
believe, which
yeah,
is
right,
good.
right.
So
Yeah, it's just, yeah. That's,
it might get a little bit confusing if we had all that.
oh, yeah, well, that little bit that just there was just spoken and then was a little bit of adults only talk. So, yeah, it's
Right.
probably a good thing it's not being
Yes.
picked up.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So we are 4 minutes out from qualifying. Tell me, Rob, who are the
No, we
main?
are actually 2 minutes
Oh,
out.
2 minutes out. Sorry. Who are our key contenders in this series? Do you
Tonight,
think?
well, we've got Mr. Troy Hollingworth, sorry, and Cooper Barnes. Cooper Barnes is actually our GR86 Australia Gazoo driver.
Oh, right. A legitimate
Yes, he's a
in real
legitimate.
life.
Yes, he certainly is.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And then John Merritt's pretty fast. Alex is fast. Tony's fast. I mean, these guys are all within 3/10, 4/10 of each other, like from P1 down to P10 sort of thing. Is very, very close. So it could be anybody's race, really. It's just going to
Yes.
come down to how clean they can keep it. And judging off what I've seen in practice so far, it's going to be a very clean race because there was 4 and 5 car battle packs running around in practice without any real bumping or any of that sort of stuff. They were doing all nice driving, you could say.
Yep. Oh, it's awesome.
But as we do know, GR86s do bang doors and carry on, and
Yes.
a bit of bump and grind is excusable in this category. We're not.
As the saying goes, rubbing's racing. I think from Talladega Nights was that.
Yeah, well, this
Rubbing's
category
racing.
lends itself to that sort of racing and style of racing because the cars are just even from head to toe. They're even, and it's
And yeah, you can generally, as long as you're properly alongside, you can absolutely rub doors. As you're going into the braking zone and going through corners.
Just 1 minute, sorry mate, I've got to answer a question in game. Sorry, people.
Okay.
Yes, qualifying is solo, guys. Solo qualifying. I'm race control, everybody. If anybody's wondering what's going on, I'm race control and commentating at the same time, so there may be little interruptions to what I'm saying. Sorry. But it works.
Yes. Look, we're breaking ground here as we go, race by race. All right, so I guess let's get the.
They're out for qualifying now, so I'm going to
watch.
I will watch Mr. Sam Cullen, one of our Southern Cross members, and see how he goes in qualifying.
All right, and just checking to see who else we've got in the pack.
It was Sam's quite a quick young bloke.
He is.
And also, we must mention we've got Jackson Zammit in the field, who's just been accepted into the GR86 Academy.
Yes.
To race this year professionally in the Academy. If he does well in the Academy, he'll graduate to the Gazoo Series next year. So well done, Jackson, on that.
Yes,
good work, mate.
Yeah, definitely great work. It's good to see drivers who are taking that journey from sim racing into the real world.
They're just sorting out. So, how's Sam going to go on his first lap out? He's only on his warm-up lap at the moment.
Just working out where he is in my list.
He's just coming onto the front straight now to start his first lap. I'm going to remember it's 20 minutes or 5 laps.
Yep.
Now, I've put that time limit there because iRacing, strangely enough, you have to have hour blocks. You can't have a 90-minute race block. It's got to be an hour or 2 hours.
Right.
So this is the reason that qualifying is 20 minutes or 5 laps, because we had to have the 20 minutes. I had no option.
Okay, so I overlay is going to play funny buggers with me today and not actually allow me to do what I want to do.
I wouldn't stress too much.
Well, it just means I can't get to the drivers. So
maybe restart your close your iOverlay down and restart it.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
I don't know. I'm no good with the computers, mate. I'm lucky I can turn the damn things on.
That's all you need to do to be able to sim race, right? Is
well, I don't have to. I've got a son who's a genius, so.
All right, there we go. That's looking a bit better. All right, now we can ride on board and actually see what Mr. Sam Cullen is capable of doing.
Hey, Sam Cullen's first lap is an 18.8.
18.8. What do we reckon we're going to be aiming for here as the fastest lap time?
Alex has done an 18.5 as his first lap round. I reckon track conditions have improved, so they were doing 18.1. That I think they'll get down to about that. Maybe not, because it's only 5 laps.
We're racing on board here live.
Oh
with
no,
Jackson
Alex
Zammit.
has just invalidated that lap.
So Jackson Zammit's beginning his first flying lap by the looks.
Let's come around and have a look at Mr. Zammit. Where are we? There he
coming
is.
Through turn 1.
Two-way crane sponsorship.
Yes.
Two-way cranes is his father's company, I think.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, representing the family, which is always nice to see.
Yeah, certainly. We do have some teams here tonight. We've got Southern Cross Racing, who have a few liveried up cars. JMR, which is Jet Murray Racing. They're here tonight in some of their cars as a team. Obviously, it's a solo event, not a team's
Yes.
event, but they're a race team.
Yes, yeah. Looks like we've got one representative from Full Send Sim Sport in young Riley Oaks. I say young. I'm not sure how young Riley actually is.
Well, compared to me, anybody's young, but yeah.
um,
Oh no. Oh, my eyes have just been torched.
oh,
Aaron Smith is running a HRT livery. I'm a Ford man. My eyes are burning now. I have to move.
all right. So Jackson
Okay.
Zammett's just come across the finish line. Set his first time as a 1:19.031, so puts him up into P11. So John Merritt set the fastest time,
Yeah,
1:18.432.
Four.
So he's coming through to start another flying lap in P1.
How many laps has he done? Okay.
So he's on lap 3, I would say. This is lap 3 for John Merritt as we're coming
Jackson's on
into the next
lap
braking
3
zone.
now. Lap 1 was invalid for Jackson. Aaron Smith in the HRT livery's gone off the road. Well, it's all right, I'll call the wreckers. That's where all good HRT sponsored cars belong.
Apologies to any Holden people out there. You'll have to deal
apologies
with.
are from Greg. The Holden people out there, you'll get no apologies from Rob Chandler. Rob Chandler bleeds blue blood. It's all good. I won't drag up the suspected aero cheating that's been mentioned in the last couple of days.
Well, different series. We don't have to worry about that here in GR86.
No, there's no aero cheating in GR86.
No, absolutely not. As
No,
John Merritt doesn't improve. It does improve. Does improve by, well, 2/100ths of a second. So not a massive improvement, but still an improvement. Who out here has not set a lap time yet that we need to be looking at? So David Uni hasn't set a lap time yet, hasn't been out on the track. Lachlan Johnson's had 3 cracks at it so far and yet to set a clean lap time by the looks of things.
Okay,
Yes.
Tony Hollingsworth has just done an 18.448 and he's started his 4th lap.
So Troy
Cooper Barnes is on a 18.7 and starting his last lap, I think. So
okay.
he's just clocked his 4th lap time.
Right, well,
so they're both starting their last laps.
Well, let's just ride on with Cooper then and see.
Young Chase is one to watch as well. He's just going out now, starting his qualifying.
Radio. So there's a few sort of holding off, waiting until some people have set some lap times to.
I don't know why. There's no advantage there because it's a solo qualifying, so there's no extra rubber going down or anything like that.
No, I guess it's maybe just to see what lap times others are doing so they can benchmark themselves, work out where they need to be.
Yeah, well, the reason that I've put it as a solo qualifying is to stop any sneaky drafting business going on in qualifying and someone getting an unjust pole position.
Yep, which is fair. That's fair.
I know it happens in motorsport. It's a common thing in motorsport, but
yeah,
I can control that, so I'm going to control that.
Yep, fair enough. It's your series, Rob. So your rules.
It just makes
Cooper Barnes
makes it a bit fairer. You know what I mean? Like there's not somebody sitting on pole position that got a tow and is half a second faster than he should have been.
Yeah. So Cooper Barnes has finished up. He did a 1:18.733, so he improved by a bit over 2/100ths of a second on that last lap. John Merritt is still out on track on his last flyer lap at the moment, so we'll see how he goes.
Tony Baker's only done an 18.8 and he's on his last lap.
As we see
John Merritt come across
the line. John Merritt come across the line, and does he improve? No, he missed his fastest lap time by 1/1000th of a second. So
Okay, we've got
fairly consistent.
Mark Hepley, I think you pronounce it.
Hepley. Yep.
Something like that. Yeah, he's on an 18.799, and he's only on his third lap.
Yeah, so we're just riding on board with him now. As we
Okay, David's out for his first
through.
lap. He's on his out lap now.
Ah, lovely.
Owner of Southern Cross Sim Racing,
Yes,
Mr. David Uni.
Mr. David Uni.
My partner in crime in the admin box.
Yes. He's a good lad, David. Got a lot of time for him.
Yes. Yeah. He puts a lot of effort in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's a lot of effort goes in from all the admins, and as we all know, it's all voluntary and unpaid and all the rest of it. We do it for the love of sim racing.
Well, absolutely, and that's it. We're just a love of racing more generally, I suppose.
I get my biggest kick out of sim racing is being in or watching a race where there's just nothing but absolute dogfights the whole time. Clean, hard dogfights. I love that sort of stuff. It's great.
And that's kind of what we got out of the little mini series that
so
at the end of last year was quite a lot of little dogfights that happened along the way.
The mini series I ran as a tester. I thought I'll try an 86 series and see how it goes, and it was an absolute smash hit.
Yeah, no, we did. We got some good grids. I mean, the Adelaide grid was huge and messy, but
Bathurst was a big grid.
Yeah, it was less messy
Bathurst
than Adelaide.
Was a very
strangely,
clean race.
It was.
Adelaide was always going to be messy, and Adelaide's always going to be messy in just about any class you do at turn one because
just the nature
it's turn one at Adelaide.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other thing that bothers me about it, like I love Adelaide as the track and all the rest of it, but we're running on real life track limits at Adelaide.
Yeah.
These cars don't get into that corner like a real life car does. I think the track limits at Adelaide need to be moved back just a little bit and give us a little bit more space because...
Oh, Mark's just nearly lost it there as he came out of turn 9.
You know, we're not driving the same sort of stuff. We don't have the same grip and same this, and we can't see the same and all of those sort of things.
And he's pushed it wide at turn 10, so that's going to be his
Who was
run.
that, sorry?
Invalidated, Mark Heppel. Or Hepler.
Oh, no.
So...
Well, it was an 18.6 too. No, it's showing as valid.
Well, that's really weird because he went right out in the grass. In the dirt on the...
it's got a lightning bolt
10.
next to it. It's recorded a time.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's backed out, which is interesting because he still had 1 lap to go. So he's obviously decided he can't improve on that.
18.8. There's a lot of 18s popping up here. What are you doing,
Mr. Leslie Reeves. Leslie was fairly competitive in the mini series at the end of the year.
Yeah, his best lap is an 18.6.
So he's coming around. I think this will be his final lap.
Yeah, he's just...
no! That's definitely not going to help. That's not going to help him improve his lap time there, I don't think. And
no, he got loose coming out of turn 1.
Yep.
The little traction control got him because I've got the traction control turned off.
Yep. He's still
ABS is still turned on.
Yeah.
But for the listeners out there, they're all on a fixed iRacing setup with ABS turned off, fuel level dropped. Oh, sorry, ABS on 1, traction turned off and the fuel level lowered from 80 litres, which I don't know why this car's got 80 litres in it on a fixed setup, but it does.
Yeah, that's interesting because I wouldn't have thought any of the 86 races in iRacing's official series would have anywhere near that long a race to warrant that large a fuel load.
That's the first thing I did when I put in the setup and done them, and I looked and I thought, when they did the update in December, on December 9th, it's when it went from a 35 litre, I think it was standard, to 80 litres. And I'm thinking, someone made a mistake.
Yes, well, there you go. Maybe they did. All right, so
80 litres in this car will get you all the way around Bathurst for 3 hours.
So Leslie, unfortunately that lap time was not a good one. So no improvement there from Leslie.
No, it wouldn't have been because it was a 22. So who have we got on pole position? So far, John
Well,
has managed to hang on to
yes,
pole
he
position.
has. So we've got
Not by much.
5 cars out there who have not set a time. So we've got Levi McMillan, Quinn Owers, Thomas Wilson, Craig Fraser and Cameron Brown who've not set a lap time.
I'm not even sure if Craig's actually still... Oh no, he's still showing as an entry, yes.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So pretty much everybody else has finished their laps by the looks.
Yeah, well, I've still got to wait for grid numbers to be set because there's still cars that haven't done it. There's going to be a driver's briefing shortly as well. But we don't need to listen to that. Pancake's going to look after that.
Yeah.
We can just sit here and talk among ourselves.
So I guess so. Of the drivers that you called out at the start, Rob, that you thought were contenders, where are we sitting for all of those guys? Or girls?
Where they come out and the results so far, they're all the ones I was saying are all up the top end.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, Colby's managed to get himself into fourth position at this stage.
Yeah, no, Colby's he's a very competitive driver. He's very strong. He had some good battles there in that little mini series. We got to ride on board with him for a couple of battles. One that didn't necessarily end overly well for the other driver, but you know, when you go door to door in these cars, it can end badly. So
yeah, it can. Yeah, unfortunately.
So we can go back and let's have while we're waiting, let's have a look and see. There's a few drivers who have had a few issues, you know, throughout the session. We can go and have a look and see what's happened with some of them. We've got Cooper Barnes, who is in P8. Had a moment by the looks of things, possibly going into turn 1. Oh no, he's just pulled up. Okay, I don't know why.
Yeah, sorry, Greg.
Down as a crash.
I've got the driver's briefing going in one ear as well, so
no worries.
Just bear with me for a minute. You can just carry the mic for a second until he's finished doing that.
All right, so we're just checking through some of the drivers and some of the potential incidents that they've had. We're riding on board here with Riley Oakes from Full Send Simsport, who just had a little bit of an off there on one of his flying laps. This will be another one coming down the main straight, just slowing down. Similarly with Colby Ashby. Let's have a look, see if anybody else has done anything interesting. Lachlan Johnson coming into turn 1 has probably just got a little bit too heavy on the brakes and had a little bit of a spin. Aaron Smith just running a little bit deep into the corner there and going off the track. Lucky to miss hitting a tree. And he's the one running the...
Sorry, mate, I can hear you now. I've muted Mr. Pancake because he's still doing the driver's briefing.
No worries. Just riding on board with your car with your favourite livery on it, Rob, with Mr. Aaron Smith.
You can look at that one. I'm looking at someone else.
Leslie Reeves, just jumping on board with Leslie. It looks like he had a little bit of an off there and decided to pull it up.
He was just doing some drifting, yes.
Yeah. How about Mr. Sam Cullen? No, that was just coming down the main street and just pulling up. So not much else to really have a look at here that was of interest.
No, it said qualifying was quite sedate, yes.
And Tony Baker coming through the final corner. Oh, Tony Baker coming through the final corner, absolutely lost it, and put the car into the fence on the inside of the final corner. So that was quite impressive. We can probably
I'll do
that from
I'm going to do a 1 minute call for the in-game guys because I'm race control.
Yeah, so Tony just went a little bit too deep into the corner with speed and ran
1
out.
minute till race start, everybody. 1 minute till race start. Have a good, clean, hard race, guys. Enjoy.
Yeah, so Tony just ran it too deep into the final corner, and ran wide into the gravel, and then the car just basically turned
Yeah,
in.
just
And he didn't have any control.
turn one could be very interesting. I shall be jumping on board with Mr. Merritt for
Yes.
the opening of the race once I get my cameras right. I've got to keep remembering to push the space bar to get the thing off my screen.
So we've got 4 drivers that haven't set times, presumably not going to take the grid.
They probably will. They're probably just going to start at the back.
Okay.
Because there's still entries.
Yeah.
They haven't disconnected. So.
Interesting that they've chosen not to set lap times.
It is. Okay, they're gridding up now. This should be a very good race. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, no, it should be very interesting as we go into turn 1. I said 30 odd cars certainly will make for an interesting turn 1. So
I shall go onto the top of you and go onto Mr. Merritt's car, MP1. Where is he? Okay, so I'm on the far view at the moment, down the bottom of turn 1, waiting for him to come roaring down the front straight.
we've got a minute, roughly a minute left before we get started on the race start.
Yeah, I'll give him a 30-second call.
So we've got Sam Cullen in P1, Levi McMillan in P2, is that right? No, this is not quite showing up correct. Why is that not showing up? John Merritt's in P1. What's going on here?
Yes, I think Sam Cullen's disconnected.
Yes, he is currently. So why is it not giving me the correct?
30
so
seconds till race start.
So John Merritt in P1, Troy Hollingworth P2, Alex Zikas in P3, Colby Ashmore P4, Mark Heppel. We'll have to get Mark to confirm that for us. P5, Jamie Fleming in P6, Leslie Reeves in P7, Cooper Barnes in P8, Luke Newing in P9, and Sam Cullen rounding out our top 10 for the race. So let's see how many of the top 10 finish in the top 10.
All right, guys. Here we go, peoples.
All
Hold
right,
on to your hats.
ready for race start.
Green flag,
And
green flag.
we are green flag
Oh,
racing.
we're going.
We are off and racing here at Summit Point Raceway as we come down to turn 1. Long run down there. We're going to see a few cars going a few wide.
John's gotten a decent start. He's to hold the lead into turn 1.
got
So far,
everybody-
we're all clean.
Everybody's coming through. No issues.
Oh, nice job, peoples. Well done.
Jump towards the back as...
Oh, we just got Colby and another car just having a bit of a touch, but they've recovered it.
So we come back to the front. It's quite a strong battle pack here as we've got Alex Zikas has
JMR
managed
guys
to get
up
into
against-
the front.
Yeah,
And
they're not mucking around, these
no,
blokes.
they certainly are not, and they've certainly caught John napping almost
they're
a
into
little
it.
bit here, and then behind them you've got Troy Hollingworth, Mark Heppel battling as well behind John Merritt, with Colby Ashmore very close behind as well, with Cooper Barnes very close behind again there, looking for the inside line as we come into the final corner.
Troy's got the draft on John coming around into the final turn.
Yep, so but I think John's also got the
John's
draft
got the
on,
draft
on
on
Alex as well. So he's going to go for the
it's going to
outside
be
line
on into
here.
turn 1 here, peeps. We're going to be in 3 cars going into turn 1 here. Oh, and we've got Colby and the boys behind are jostling as well.
And Alex
Oh,
has
this
held
is
the
on.
position
Oh,
on the inside, but that's compromised Troy there, and Mark
yes.
Heppel's managed to launch himself up the inside there. He's
Yeah,
going to be
Colby's
the
going for a
outside.
look. John's swerving around at the back of Alex.
Yep. There's some pretty tight
Cooper
racing
Barnes is
here.
up the inside of Colby.
So Troy's probably the biggest loser out of that lot. He dropped off the back of the front two and put himself under pressure from Mark behind, who managed to sort of launch his way forward past Colby in going into turn one. So we've got some very close battles developing here. We're obviously riding on board at the moment with the two drivers at the front.
Oh, we got a car off the road. Oh, that was close.
So Joel Jansen's, by the looks of
Mark
things, is
just ran a little bit wide, but he's okay.
Joel Jansen's in the pits, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay, I'll see if I can find that and have a look.
As we're going back into turn one, John's got the draft on Alex again. He's going for the outside line again, but he's managed to pull it up quite nice and stay right tight to Alex on the exit of the corner. So he's now still in touch as we go into turn three.
Okay, I'm
If
just
he
watching Joel's opening up.
Might throw one up the inside. John's looking to see if he can manufacture something. It is a very tight racing circuit here, so
it certainly is.
You gotta make your moves early and stick to them. If you leave it too late, you're not leaving yourself with the opportunity to get the overtake done without contact. So John Merritt's right on Alex's tail here as we go towards turn one. Geez, he got a little bit too close there as we're riding on board with him. That compromised him, and he's now got Troy Hollingworth on his tail. He was just a little bit too tight going into into the final turn, as Troy is looking to go down the outside line. And we are going three wide, and there's been some contact there.
Oh, there was contact with Joel in another car. That's why he's in the pits. He's going now.
Okay. So we just had some contact there with John Merritt and Troy Hollingworth, I think.
What are we doing?
So I'm just gonna go back and have a look at what happened there. We'll change our view to the chopper view, and we'll go and have a look at what happened with John in turn one. So it was very tight. Oh no, it looks like he might have just done that himself, unfortunately. I think he's just caught a bit too much of the inside curb, and that's caused the car to sort of lose the rear.
That's no good.
No, it's unfortunate. He was battling quite well there, but he's dropped down to P9 now, so he'll have to work his way back up. So we'll go back to the front of the race again and just ride in with these guys at the front. So we're still three battling here as we're coming down the main straight. We've still got the two JMR cars and Cooper Barnes.
We got a car off, and we've had a bit of a touch there in the last turn. Two cars ran wide.
So we've got a few cars in the pits. So I'm assuming we've had a few drivers who have had a few issues there.
Yes, but I haven't seen anything worthy of a safety car so far. These guys are crashing on their own sort of stuff. Except for Joel's. Oh, hang on. Oh, geez, what are you two doing? Jackson Zemmett and John were just rubbing big time on each other. This is an interesting battle.
So we've got a very, very tight battle here at the front. It's very hard to move away from this one, Rob, to go and
No,
look at any
you're right,
others.
mate. I'll keep an eye on these guys. I'll let you know if anything exciting happens.
Cooper Barnes has taken the lead of the race. The two JMR cars are now battling each other behind Cooper. So it'll be interesting to see now whether or not Cooper's actually able to pull a gap at all, as we have a car returning to the track from pits. But it is a long straight down the main straight here, and it does provide a huge opportunity for a draft.
Oh, Alex is having not close enough. We've got a bit going on behind them too.
It's a very, very tight top 10, really.
This is essentially a 5-car battle here at the front.
I would say 6.
Yeah, 6 cars. I just saw the other car on the tail of it. Leslie's on the tail.
And even Colby to a degree. So we've got a separation between the top 7 cars of 1.6 seconds, 1.7 seconds now. That is a tight battlefield that we've got.
JMR guys, Team JMR, they're nose to tail.
Yep, and then we've got the 2 very similarly liveried cars in behind them, Leslie and Glenn.
Glenn?
Yep.
Glenn is John's teammate, I presume, because they're in the same livery.
Oh, yes.
I had to switch before and just double check on it because I thought, am I seeing, but yes, there's 2 the same livery, yeah. So, we've got a big run here.
Yep, there's we've got 4 cars.
Tony Baker and Colby have got a bit of a run on Glenn, but oh no move.
No move.
Oh.
They're holding station to a degree, but
I'm surprised. He was right up his clacker going down the front straight. I thought he would have had a go on the brakes.
We're almost got a 7-car battle here for the lead of this race. It's insane.
Leslie just put a couple of wheels in the sand.
Yeah, he did, but kept it together, which is the important thing. So we're
yeah, but we're not supposed to be building sandcastles here.
well, you got to do what you got to do to keep it entertaining.
Colby's putting the pressure on here.
Yeah, definitely is.
This is a great race. These guys are at it.
It is.
This is an awesome race.
We are now a 9-car battle. Realistically speaking,
we have
oh, actually, I think
just
11-car
over
battle.
10 minutes to go in the race, so anything could happen here. This is going to go right down to the wire.
Oh, absolutely. It literally anyone in the top 11 at the moment could win this race. There's a fair drop back from.
The 2 JMR cars are going at each other. Leslie, that was close. There was a slight touch there.
Leslie's going up the inside. Is he going to be able to hold on to it?
Oh, JMR's trying to take it 3 wide.
Yeah, he's hanging. Oh, he's just been pushed out a little bit there. Yeah, he's been pushed out a little bit there. Whether there was racing room given or not entirely sure.
A little bit of a bump and run there.
And that's kind of cost Leslie quite a bit. He's dropped back to the back of the sort of the main battle pack, unfortunately.
I may have to dish out a penalty. I'm just checking this.
So it's still incredibly tight here. We still, realistically speaking, have an 11-way battle for the race win. The gaps, back to P12 of 6.7 seconds. And to be fair, there's 13th and 14th are battling quite tight there as well. And then back behind them, you got Jamie Fleming kind of running his own race to a degree, with David Uni sort of 1.2 seconds further back. But then you've kind of got a group of drivers all sort of tailing David as well.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars here, nose to tail.
So we've got a comment in the YouTube chat suggesting that maybe the incident with Leslie was a bit Liam Lawson-esque.
I've looked at the incident with Leslie and the other car,
Oh, as one of the JMR cars
and
runs wide there.
justice has just been served on that one because the
Oh,
JMR car ran wide. So
yes, yep.
Leslie's gone back past. But I would have called the JMR car. I was watching the white line beside his car. He never actually moved. It was a little bit of understeer on corner entry, so it's a racing incident.
Yeah, okay.
There was nothing malice about it. It was, yeah.
No malicious intent.
No, because I was watching the car on the white line heading
okay.
up towards the corner, and when they were side by side, there was the JMR car never budged until they got to the corner entry, and there was a little bit of understeer. So,
So we've got 8 minutes to run.
I'd class that as a racing incident to whoever's put that in there, but thank you for the query. I did go and check it. I rewound the footage and had a look, and I was prepared to give a penalty if needed.
So Cooper is under pressure here from
Yes,
two
he's
cars
done now,
behind
yes.
him, Alex and Glenn now. Glenn's made his way up to P3. So there's definitely, and
Mine's looking up the inside.
was looking up the
He's
inside.
on the wrong side of the road there, but he needs to be on the inside down here. No, the JMR cars.
JMR cars just.
We've had a touch.
That is definitely a dive bomb and a half. I think from the JMR car there. I think that was Troy Hollingworth.
I'm going back to have a look at that one as well, and if need be, there will be something done about it.
So Glenn lost out big time there. He's dropped back down to P6. But we are still in an 11-car battle for the race win here, still realistically speaking.
Okay, so here's a bit of trivia. It wasn't actually the JMR car that caused the accident.
No?
No, it was... hang on, I'm confused now. I think it was Tony Hollingsworth, because Tony Baker is the JMR car, isn't he?
Troy Hollingworth? Troy Hollingworth is the JMR car.
Okay, so it was Tony, but because these cars are so right on top of each other, I'm not getting them correct.
So I'm just going back to have a look and see whether or not we can see... No, so that was him going off the track there.
There was a touch, but it was not the JMR car that caused it.
Maybe it was this one here. I'm trying to
work out. It was car 04 that caused the accident. And by mind you, also, we have car 81 in front that was braking heavy as well. So it's basically a concertina.
Yeah, okay. So all those little things that have just happened there has resulted in a bit of a breakaway for the front three now. So there's a bit of a gap formed between Troy Hollingworth back to John Merritt in P4, but John's done good to recover back to P4. So he'll obviously try and chase these guys down if he can, but
what's Tony Baker's upset about something?
If we go back to this little pack at the back here, actually I think we might have had an overtake going into turn 1 there I've just missed. So Alex Zikas is back in the lead of this race. Cooper Barnes has dropped down to P2.
Yeah, so,
he's fighting it back.
Tony's gone to the pits.
Oh dear, what's happened to Tony Baker? I can see an incident on the crash that's occurred. So we might see if we can catch that at some point. But this battle at the front is pretty fierce. We've got 3 cars.
You should have had 2 fast repairs, Tony. Or Troy.
So, as we... as Cooper Barnes goes off the track. He gathers it back up.
JMR's now 1-2.
Yes, they are. Going into the final turn. Cooper's... just carried a bit too much speed into the turn 9 there, and has run himself wide.
He's got a nice slipstream here.
He has got the slipstream. He's going for the inside line, so we'll see whether or not he
brushing up on his skills before he goes GR86 racing.
Yes, as he's going to get that position relatively easily there. It was
he's got
Troy didn't really fight it too hard. he gave him space and sort of didn't want to get too involved, I don't think, in potential contact there. He'll just tuck in behind him now and just stay with him as they both try and gather Alex back up.
Yes, can they gather Alex back up? We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the race. And we've still got an absolute dogfight for the podium here, people.
We absolutely do.
They've got the front three have taken a bit of a gap on the cars behind them.
Now, while there, we've got a little bit of a break in the ferociousness of the battling in the front. Let's just go and have a look at what happened to Tony Baker.
Yeah, so I'll keep an eye on things. You can.
So he's gotten a little bit of a tap from behind by Colby by the looks of things, and they've both ended up off the track. So that's what seems to have happened there, and it looks like Tony's taken a little bit of damage. It doesn't look significant, but he's definitely he's definitely not got completely straight wheels at the front of the car.
Well, I gave them 2 fast repairs, but he said he turned them off.
Oh, whoops.
Bang. Yeah. You won't want to be doing that in the second race, mate.
No. All right, we'll jump back to the battle here at the front. Seems to have petered out a little bit now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap at the moment. So we'll be heading into the last lap, maybe this lap or maybe the next one, because we're down to under 2 minutes.
2 minutes. We should get across the line for this lap and then time, one more.
Yeah, where the clock is when they cross the line.
Yeah. So it should become obvious if it's going to be a white flag very, very shortly.
It should be 2 laps because there's still a minute 30 to go, and then they're doing 18. So
so as Alex goes a little bit wide.
Alex just ran wide.
Yep. So that's going to give Cooper the ascendancy here, coming down the main straight. Alex has gone to defend the inside line.
Oh, Jackson's having a look up the inside of Glenn.
And Troy was having a look the outside of
Jackson's
Cooper as
down
well.
the inside of Glenn. There was basically no resistance there. It's like Glenn threw out the white flag and said have the corner mark.
Yeah, right. I think maybe everybody's kind of thinking about their finishing positions here and actually finishing and trying to stay inside the top 10.
It's an inverted grid, so yeah. The race 2 is an inverted grid.
Was it fully inverted, top to bottom?
Yes, fully inverted.
That's going to make it very interesting at the start of the second race.
Oh, well, I've got to make it spicy, man.
We are nearly a 4-car battle again here for the podium positions, with one lap to run after this.
Jamie's still running around by himself out there like a lost sheep.
Yeah. Oop, it sounded like somebody went off the track there.
It's like the poor little boy that lost somewhere. So, Mummy, where's my mummy?
As we're coming through the final turn, so this will be, we should get the white flag as we come around this time, I think.
We have a little bit of a battle going here with Adam Hughes and
four car battle going into turn 1 here.
Oh, and we've also got a battle between Chase and Cameron Brown.
And
I'll have a quick look at this one. These two are going at it. Hammer and Tom.
Alex has managed to hold on to the lead, but Cooper is right on his tail and applying a huge amount of pressure, but he's also got Troy on his tail applying a huge amount of pressure, who's now got John Merritt, who got oh no, and John's touched the back. Oh no, the 2 JMR cars have just made contact and taken each other out of the podium positions as a result.
Yeah.
So I think John just got into the back of Troy as we were going into into turn 5 there, and that's pushed him across the corner and into his teammate who is leading the race. So as we come across the line here, I'm just rewinding
it to have a look now.
I think this is we're going to come across. This is going to be the race win here between John and Cooper as we come across the line, and is that the race end? No, we still got one left. No, there's the race end. They've kind of given up. So that, yep, I didn't get a finish flag warning. So so it looks like Cooper Barnes managed to hold on to it for the race win at the end there, with John Merritt currently holding on to P2, Jackson Zammit coming through into P3. So we might just go back and have a quick look at what happened there with
yes, we need to
Troy
do that.
and
I can't find it. So
all right, so Troy and so it was quite tight here. John was right on their tail. He'd caught right back up, but then he's just tapped the back of the JMR car. It's gone flying across the corner into his teammate, and it's essentially taken them both out. I don't suspect the JMR guys are going to be very impressed with what's happened there.
okay, guys, there's going to be a 5-minute warm-up session now. So if you want to go and have a cigarette or anything like that, go and do it now. Then the second race is inverted. If you have any incidents, please report them in the incident reporting channel under the Tuesday night sessions. Please, thank you.
So that was yeah, a bit frenetic at the end there, Rob.
Yes,
what went
yeah, it was.
looking like it was a good battle to the end. Ended up all kind of falling apart with unfortunately with John kind of tapping the back of the JMR car of Troy Hollingworth, who then went flying across the corner straight into the side of his teammate in Alex Sekas, and basically took them both out of contention.
So it was a little bit dodgy.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, it's certainly, like as we said, these races definitely provide you with
they do, like,
a lot of interest.
Yeah. And like I said earlier on, we do expect some incidents in a GR86 race. It's the nature of the beast. It's like a NASCAR race. You expect incidents in a NASCAR race. It's just the nature of the beast. So if anything needs to be looked at, they can report them and they'll get looked at by the stewards.
Absolutely. Definitely made for an interesting end to the first race there. Not necessarily the way you'd wanted to have seen it finish, but
No.
certainly makes for interesting viewing at the very least. So
Well, it does. It spices things up. But yes.
yes.
There may be a little bit of race too.
Well, given it's a reverse grid, I suspect that we're going to see a lot of battling and a lot of overtakes, where we're going to definitely, definitely see how this one pans out. It will definitely be very interesting.
It will be.
So, if I'm reading this correctly, I don't know if I am though, because I don't think it's giving me the correct listing here at the moment, so that's probably not going to help. So, who will be starting on pole for the second race, Rob?
One moment, mate. I shall have a look at the results. Oh, I'm getting too old to be getting up and out and recoloured. So P1 will be Levi McMillan.
So Levi McMillan in P1.
Yes, Craig Fraser will be P2. Sam Cullen will be P3. That's if he's here.
Yeah, so Sam didn't take the grid.
Yeah, Craig Fraser's not here either,
No.
so none of them will be here. So from what I can make out, It will be a front row with Joel and Lachlan because the first 3 cars are not here.
Right.
Yes, so Sam, Levi, and Craig Fraser have all exited the server. They're showing as non-entries.
Right, so they did not start.
No, so that's why they 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be Joel. Joel and Lachlan won't be moved up. iRacing doesn't do that.
No.
But they'll have an empty front row in front of them.
So
Empty first 2
effectively
rows. Actually, Joel will be lined up by himself. He won't have anybody beside him. And then Lachlan, Brad Hillier, Tony Baker, Quinn Owers, Riley Oakes, Graham Hill, Adam Hughes, Thomas Wilson, David Cook, Luke Dick, and yes, that's his name, people. I'm not being. Yeah. James Smith, Aaron Smith, Jolene Hanson, sorry, and David Uni will be starting 18th. Then Cameron Brownie, Chase McMillan, Troy Hollingsworth, Jamie Fleming. These are all the guys that'll be at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
So I've read this to you in reverse order. Cooper Barnes will be starting dead last with John, and Jackson and Glenn will be the 32 to. Oh, hang on, we've just had a jump around in positions.
Yep. So we're yes, because we're now actually gridding. So
yeah,
people are
it's just
starting
jumped
to...
around and it's put everybody where they're supposed to be because the other cars. I don't know.
Yes.
It just changed on me. I was trying to read it and be sensible, and it changed on me. Like, yeah.
So Joel Jansen's P1, Lachlan Johnson P2 effectively, because Levi, Craig, and Sam are not in the server.
No, they're not.
Yeah. So Joel Jansen's is basically our pole sitter for the second race, with Lachlan Johnson in P2, Brad Hilder in P3, Tony Baker in P4, Quinn Owers in P6, Riley Oakes from Full Season Simsport in P7 with...
Righto, we're
Graham
just
Hill.
about to drop the clutches, peoples.
Green.
And we're off.
Oh,
Joel got a reasonable start.
what's going on here? Why am I not getting my view? Oh, that's why. That was terrible. Race
Okay,
direction
so
from
we're
me.
going down to turn 1. Joel's in the lead.
Yes.
He's managed to hold the lead off the start. He got a quite reasonable start.
Did get a very good start there as cars behind.
Hang on a minute. Brad's having a look at him.
As we are...
Brad's keen to get past him by the looks of it. This could be
some
interesting.
battles, a 3-car battle, a few cars back.
Oh,
as
Brad's got out of shape. He's losing a position.
Graham Hill goes off the track.
Brad's lost a position to Lachlan. Sorry, Tony Baker's gotten past Brad.
So,
Brad got loose.
There's a bit of
here we go.
going
Tony's going for the lead. He's looking at the lead.
Yep. So he's
being very aggressive.
He is, but Brad's on the inside
look
there.
at he's been pushed off the road.
Did sort of not.
There was no racing giving there.
No, definitely didn't seem to give him enough room going through the corner at all.
No, Brad Hillier,
Hilda.
That's. I think I might have to dish out a penalty for that one.
Well, we'll have. I'll let you go and have a look at it.
That wasn't very fair.
As we are coming down to turn 1, we have Joel Jansen's alongside Tony Baker. Tony Baker has just dropped it deep into the braking zone there, and has somehow come out of that corner in the lead of the race. That was definitely an impressive move to sort of throw it down the inside there and go deep, but managed to pull it up and still carry the speed out of the corner and hold on to the position. So he's got Brad Hilder on his tail now, who is trying to get alongside him going into these corners, but that's compromised him to Joel Jansen's behind, who's now caught back up. But Joel's obviously got Thomas Wilson on his tail, Lachlan Johnson's on his tail, and we've got a little bit of a gap a little further back to David Cook and Riley Oakes. But there is definitely a tough battle here for the lead of the race. Well, sorry, not for the lead of the race, for P2. We've got 4 cars battling it out for P2, while Tony Baker is sort of trying to run away at the front. He's maybe acknowledged that possibly he might be in for a spot of bother, and he's trying to build himself a gap to compensate for any possible... we've had some contact there in turn 1 between the cars in P1 and P2 there. That was Brad Hilder and Joel Jansen's coming together going into turn 1. So we'll just go back and we'll have a quick look at that one again and see what happened there. So I think it was just a case of
I'll go back and have a look. You stay on the line.
There was a it was a closing door scenario, unfortunately. I think I think, yeah, if we go back and have a look again from the top of view.
Yes, and Brad hasn't given racing room, and he's come across Joel's nose.
Well, I would yeah, I guess it depends on how you want to look at that one. I would say the inside car going into the vortex of danger, and
I'd say there's a good chance that Brad may be reported for those 2 incidents.
All right, so we'll go back to the looking for action now, I guess, on track.
Yeah, I'm back on the live feed now.
So I'm currently riding on board with Riley Oakes, who's 0.9 of a second back from David Cook. That's moving further back. We've got Cooper Barnes and Troy Hollingworth battling it out for P7 and P8 here. So they've already made their way up the grid through the first few laps of this race. And I imagine won't take them long before they are with the lead pack, looking to get onto those podium positions, as we've had another car have a bit of an issue there, and that sort of caused a bit of chaos there in the in the pack behind.
Yes, I've just jumped in there, and there's a whole bunch of them stuck to... Oh no, we've got a car sideways across the front of everybody.
Oh dear.
Oh no, we've got a JML car and another car off the road.
Is that Alex Seekers and Mark Hepler and possibly Lachlan Johnson caught up in that one? So let's go back and have a look and see what's happened here.
I might have to call.
He's just caught too much of the curb, and he's just in front of him, and there's just cars couldn't avoid what was happening on the track in front of them. Unfortunately, it's
if there was more cars involved, I would have called the safety car then, but there was only 3. There's not quite enough to be.
Oh, and then oh dear, I'm not sure who that was that just.
And they all got going there again too. Nobody got any severe damage out of that.
I'm trying to work out who the car was that ended up going into the.
Can I just take Colby's name mentioned as well? What's happened here?
Was the Barbie car. So the Barbie car's... Oh, geez. Okay. So the Barbie car of Luke Dick was trying to go around the outside of Alex Seekers as he was going towards the pits. And just unfortunately, I think just... Alex must have had an issue with the car. He was trying to get it slowed down to turn into the pits, and I think Luke wasn't expecting the car to be where it was, and obviously was still driving at full speed because he was in still in race mode, and just unfortunately caught the rear end there. But we will go back to the battle.
To look at that right now.
Battle that is ensuing between Cooper Barnes, David Uni, Troy Hollingworth, and Luke Newing as young David's hanging on here in the top 10.
We've got a bit of a battle here between Leslie, Joel, Jamie, and Graham Hill. They're all going at each other as well.
Yep, so just jumping on board there and have a look and see what's going
Oh,
on here.
Joel's
Oh,
got Joel!
no, he's gone right
geez,
into the
was
back of
close.
him. That was
He's
messy.
lucky he didn't turn me. Yes, don't you dare overtake him, Joel.
All right, so
he's redressed that. So
yep, and
there's no harm, no foul there. I mean, it did cost Graham a bit of time, but
so Leslie's right on the tail of Joel here.
yes.
As we're coming down
If
towards the
Joel had
final corner.
overtaken Graham, then I would have had to have penalised Joel for a bump and run.
So we've got 3 cars here battling as we're going down the main straight. This is for P18, 17, 18, 19.
It doesn't matter where it is in the field, is it? They're into it.
Yep, absolutely. So we're just right on board.
It's great racing, this GR86.
Oh, absolutely.
It's really good racing. I mean, I understand there's been a couple of incidents, but like we said, this car lends itself to those sort of things. It happens. We wish it didn't, but it does. That's just a fact of life. At the end of the day, they're only pixels on a screen, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, well, that's true. That is true. All right, so that one seems to have almost petered itself out a little bit. So we'll go back up here and have a look. We've got John Barrett and...
oh, no, Jamie's off the road there.
Oh, there's 2 cars there. We've got Jamie Fleming and Dave Milne, is it?
Yes, Dave Milne's on the wall there.
Right,
what happened
so let's go back and have a look and see what occurred here. We're riding on with Jamie Fleming, who's... Oh, he's gotten a bit too much speed. He's then held it up and then... Right. Okay. So...
our illustrious leaders in P7.
Wow, that's impressive. So yeah, Jamie Fleming unfortunately just went into the back of Dave Milne. Just misjudged the speed. Tapped him. That put David off the track into the wall. Jamie tried to sort of hold position to redress, but they basically just both bailed. Unfortunately. So,
unfortunately, these things happen.
So we've got a battle here between Colby Ashmore and Jackson Zammit for P11 and P10. But we also have a battle up here for P5, P6. Cooper Barnes just getting past Riley Oakes, who managed to make his way up to a very respectable P5, which was, well, P4 technically it was before Cooper just managed to sneak past him. But we've...
Well, Cooper's on the back of Mr. Beans.
Yeah,
Cooper's gone wide.
He has. That's brought Riley back into it. Here as Cooper goes very...
He went to protect then, and then that didn't work, so he's moved it back over.
Bit of a late move there for the defensive move.
He's going to go for a dive on brakes. He's going for a dive on brakes. He's
Riley's done some decent defending there to hold him up. But
hang on a minute.
And that's brought Luke Newing back into the battle.
Luke's getting back into it with him. This is fantastic. Cooper's having a look up the inside.
He is. He's got the inside line, but Riley's hanging on to it here. He's got to try and keep the car in front as they go into the next braking zone.
Here's a bit of trivia for you too, mate. Here's a little bit of trivia for you.
As we got
Cooper Barnes.
Yep.
Is related by marriage to JMR Racing.
Oh, well, there you go.
JMR Racing is Jet Murray Racing, and Cooper Barnes is his brother-in-law, I've been informed, if I'm correct.
Well, there you go.
And we all know Jet Murray's. He's an 86 driver as well.
Yep.
And the brother of a V8 supercar driver.
It would be Cooper Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. The racing.
Too many Coopers. Cooper Barnes, Cooper Murray.
Yeah.
Coopers everywhere.
Yeah. Just not in my hand at the
Mr.
moment.
Beans is doing very well here. I'm very impressed.
Yep,
Mr.
David Cook
Beans.
up in P3. He's
His
hanging on
baked
to it.
bean liveried car. And he informed me tonight that he doesn't like baked beans.
Well, there you go. But still rating a baked bean livery car.
Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of that, but whatever.
No. So it's quite a tasty little battle we got here for what will effectively be P3 on the podium, because Tony Baker's basically flying out in front in P1 with a 4.2 second gap.
Cooper's up the inside of David.
And they make contact, and that opens the door for Luke through as well. And Riley's now having a look at David as well. So this
that was a nothing contact, but yeah.
This curve.
That was it. Oh no! He's cooked it. Beans has cooked it.
Oh no!
Oh, he's fried it. He's fried the beans.
Oh dear! We'll go back and have a look at that one. See what happened there.
He's just got on the gas too hard and lost the back end.
It was a little bit on the curb. I think that was the biggest part of the issue. I think he caught the curb and.
Mate, to be honest, he just straight up ran out of talent.
It's quite possibly also true, but
he ran out of talent, and which I'm quite surprised tonight. I was so looking forward to Mr. Uni doing something that I could stir him up about him being my fellow admin, and he's drove sensibly. He's let me down.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, David. You need to make a mistake, mate. I need something. Come on, David. But this has been a very good couple of races tonight. There's been some incidents, but like I said, this class lends itself to that. Jackson Zemmett's got a lot of damage on the back of his car.
Oh dear. So
and here we got Colby's just given it a little bit more damage.
So the battle is still raging here for P3. So we've still got 3 cars in the battle, 4 cars now. So John Merritt's brought himself into the conversation. Troy Hollingworth probably won't be too far out of the conversation because he's only 1.4 seconds further back. But certainly Cooper Barnes holding on to the P3 for the second, but Luke Newing is right on his tail as we come out of the final turn. But John Merritt's also right on the tail of Riley Oakes as well. He's
going to go down the inside here at turn 1.
It does look that way. What's Luke Newing going to do for Cooper Barnes?
Riley can outbrake him here. No,
I don't
straight
think he
down
will.
the inside. I'd be looking. Oh no, he couldn't get the.
Well, he's still there. He's still in touch. But Luke Newing also very much still in touch with Cooper Barnes here, and definitely putting pressure on.
If that was me in that position, I probably would have thought about braking a little bit earlier than Riley did, and then doing the
up and under
turn back. Yeah. But back of John's car is very heavily damaged too.
And as I said, Troy Hollingworth now in this conversation for the final podium position, as the gaps between for the front 2, huge gap between.
I tell you, Cooper Barnes is not shaking Luke. Luke's
no, he is not.
On to him.
He is very much hanging on to him, and John Merritt's right there as well. And Riley's dropped a little bit further back now, and is really under pressure from Troy. I think Troy will probably look to take him going into the into the first corner here. As we're also seeing John looking to do the same to Luke Newing as we come down the straight. They are side by side as they come into the braking zone. There's going to be 3 wide here. This could end disastrously, and it does. Cooper Barnes gets turned. He gets turned 3 wide through that corner. Can either be amazing or it can be disastrous. And I think, unfortunately, there for Cooper Barnes, that was just a very unfortunate situation. He was almost, I think, a case of being the victim of his own position on track to a degree. If we go back and we'll have a quick look at that one again as well.
Now. There goes the JMR car.
As we come down, he had a gap between them, and then it's just the I think a case of Luke on the inside, trying to go deeper on the brakes for the with John, and just taps John, and
John was out of shape.
Yeah, because John got I think John got tapped. If we have a look at it again, John got tapped by by Luke, and then that put John into Cooper, and then Cooper got collected by the JMR car, which then disappeared off the screen, which was really weird.
Luke's actually the cause of that one. But then again, John's not got no brake lights on.
Well, I don't know that's necessarily going to matter when they're side by side going into the corner. You're not going to be able to see the brake lights anyway.
Well, dude, I'm looking at the back of John's car, and his brake lights are not working.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm serious. I can see the brake lights on the back of Luke's car. I can see the brake lights on the back of Cooper's. There's no brake lights on John's car.
No, that is true. Why
has he got no brake lights?
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess the damage to the rear of the car obviously must have damaged the lights.
No, I'm going to rewind it further. And no, I'm not seeing a brake light up anywhere. He's got no brake light displaying.
Interesting.
It's not the damage to the back of the car, because other cars have got the same damage and still displaying brake lights.
Yeah, okay. That's very strange.
Why has this car got no brake lights?
All right, so we're going to go back to the battle here. Oh, geez, there's a battle there going down the main straight here between 4 cars. That we got David Uni and Riley Oakes almost side by side going into turn 1, and somebody else is throwing one up the inside.
Jeez, that was
Cooper Barnes. Was it Cooper Barnes, or was that?
No, it was the other car. It was Quinn Owens.
Is that a lap car? Lap car getting involved there in the in that battle.
Yeah, he was the one that went tearing into turn 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And now Cooper's on the back of Mr. David now.
Yes, he is.
This will be interesting.
As Riley is holding on to P5, so he's back where he was a couple of laps back. So that's good for Riley. Good show for him in the second race.
This is going to be the last lap. There's only 10 seconds to go. Can Mr. Uni hold off the professional race driver?
So it depends. No, P1 is going to go across the line, so we will get another lap.
Okay, because it's just gone 0 on the clock.
Yeah, just gone 0, but Tony was already across the line before it went 0, so we will have one more lap of racing.
Cooper's got a good run here out of the last turn.
He has, and we're going to go 3 wide here into the final corner.
Run as well.
We're going to go 3. We're going to go 3 wide into this final corner. This is not going to end well.
Oh, David's very late on the brakes.
He is. Is Riley?
Nice driving, David.
Riley.
Oh, geez, he only just hung on to that.
He did. Riley sort of braked early.
Well done.
Riley braked early, to try and avoid the contact and hopefully try and pull one back up the inside. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for him, and so.
No, and David's just got loose.
Yep, and Cooper's right on his tail.
Cooper's got to run.
But as we're on the final lap
David's
here.
Protecting the line. Well done, David.
As we come
he's just giving one.
The final section of the racetrack and the final lap of the race.
David's doing everything he can to keep Cooper Murray behind him.
He's trying to hang on to it. So we'll see what happens.
Cooper gets down the inside here. It's all over Red Rover.
Turn 10. This is going to be interesting. Oh, they've made contact. And they are hanging on. They're hanging on. And Riley's there as well. Riley's there as well.
He's going for the
Riley's there as well. And he gets. Riley kind of gets. Who managed to get it?
That was so close.
So,
I think it was Cooper.
Yep. So my list is showing.
Cooper is 5th and David is 6th.
Yeah.
When
Riley is 7th. And it was less than a tenth of a second between the 3 of them as they came across the line. That was pretty intense there towards the end.
Exciting racing. That was some exciting racing, gentlemen. Well done. Great battle there, Mr. David Uni and Cooper Barnes and Ryan. That was awesome towards that last lap.
Definitely was. Wow. So that was
On to the
yeah.
bend next week, everybody.
Yes. Which layout at the bend are we running next week?
Do I say now or do I keep it a surprise?
Well, that's entirely up to you, Rob. Whether you want to share that information or whether you
No,
want to.
it'll be actually, we're going for something different.
Yeah.
We're going for the Bend at West circuit,
Not the West Plus, just the West.
just the West.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes, I decided to you know just step away from the norm. Like instead of running the same old, I
Yep.
thought, well, why not?
Well, we got
Yeah,
seven layouts at the bend, right? There's plenty to choose from.
yes, there
Um,
is. There is. I've run the East circuit a couple of times now. One in the 86, one in a V8 supercar, one in a two in the 34 coupe. So I decided to go for the West circuit
so
because it's not a big used one for GRs.
fair enough. Fair enough. So I guess our finishing grid for the second race, we had Tony Baker P1, Thomas Wilson P2. So well done, Tom. He came out of nowhere really, and to get that position. John Merritt finished in P3, Luke Newing in P4, Cooper Barnes in P5, David Uni in P6, Riley Oakes in P7, Glenn Sato Riddle in P8, Brad Hilder in P9, and Jackson Zammett brought up the rear of the top 10 in P10. And then all the way down, Colby Ashmore P11, Joel Jansen's P12, Leslie Reeves P13, Aaron M. James P14, Cameron Brown P15, Graham Hill P16, David Cook, after being there at the front battling for a large proportion of that race, finishes a disappointing P17. Aaron Smith in P18, Joel and Hansen in P19, David Milne, another one who was battling there at the front early doors, in P20, and these guys all finished a lap down, unfortunately, so they all went to the pits. James Smith in P21, Luke Dick in P22, Quinn Owers P23, Troy Hollingworth again, another one who was battling his way back through the pack, was up there in the battle for the podium positions there at one point, but obviously got caught up in some disasters, so dropped him down all the way down to P24, 4 laps down. Chase McMillan P25, also 4 laps down, and Jamie Fleming and Mark Hepley 10 laps down each, in P26 and P27. Alex Sikas, who was recovering as well back through the pack after the issue that took him and his teammate out in the first race, P28, and then Lachlan Johnson in P29. So that's our entire grid for the race. So congratulations to the winning drivers for tonight's event, and we hope everybody who's tuned in to watch has enjoyed the broadcast, and we'll look forward to bringing you more racing as Tony Baker blows the engine in his car doing burnouts on the stream here. We'll bring you more racing here next week for the GR86 series season 1 at the Bend on the West Circuit. So any final thoughts, Rob?
That was an exciting race.
Oh, definitely.
Had some good battles in it. It delivered what I expected it to deliver. Sorry, I'm getting a bit stuttery there.
It's okay.
Can't talk, Anyway, so I'm looking forward to next week at the Bend. It's a little bit wider track, more room for him to move around.
Yes, definitely. I think it'll definitely be less fraught with challenges, I would imagine.
Well, the next few tracks will be less fraught with danger, to be honest. I just wanted to, it can't be. I've got to make it a little bit harder.
Well, you sort of start with a challenging little racetrack here at Summit Point.
Well, yes, because we're going to the Bend, then we go to Sandown, then Detroit, and then Adelaide.
So a couple of street circuits. Detroit's one of my favourite. Belle Isle is
Yeah, so I've put
Fantastic
Detroit,
straight
Adelaide,
second.
and Alton Park all back to back
Right.
to make it a little bit difficult right in the middle of the season there.
Yep.
And then I've been kind and put Road Atlanta, Daytona, and Road America as the next three.
Yeah. So just got to keep them all on their toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last two are Long Beach and Bathurst and Okayama.
Yeah,
So
Okayama is that's the season finale at Okayama.
no, Bathurst will be the
Bathurst
season finale.
Bathurst season finale. So Okayama, I will imagine, if we have a 30-car grid, is going to be chaotic to say the least. So we thought this one was interesting. Okayama will be even more so.
They'll all be behaving themselves by then, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, have you raced cars at Okayama, Rob?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
certainly have. Yeah, so, mate.
It's yes, interesting. Interesting is
Most
the way
definitely have.
I'd describe that. Yeah, particularly the final corner where drivers trying to hang it around the outside going through the final corner is never going to end well. If the Scala car's got the inside line, you got to give them the corner, otherwise you're going off the track. So
Well, these are the reviews I like to read. There's a review here from David Minley, who is a brand new member.
Mhm.
And he says, thanks for the first time racing here, gents. I had some great battles. I'll be back next week.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear that drivers will be back. So, all right. Well, I think we'll call it there and say a lovely good night to everybody. And thanks for everybody who may have tuned in on the channel to watch tonight. I think we had 41 individual views on the channel and 7 people watching all at the same time. So that's good to see. And yeah, hopefully we
Thank you guys for joining us.
yeah, hopefully we see them all back again next week for some more epic racing here at Full Send Sim Sport with the Southern Cross Sim Racing GR86 League.
And if anybody's interested in coming to join us, you know where to find us.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone, and have a lovely, lovely evening.
Thank you all. Bye.